Now you have to understand the advice I just gave you. 98% of you can't do it because it's too heady, it feels too hard. But for the 2% of you that do this, after you figure out what I'm talking about, your business will be massively impacted.
So we're on to day 2. And what we learned about in day 1 was the importance of understanding that everything is hard before it's easy. That it's going to feel strange because you're madly in love with the way that you currently do things. And what we talked about is the fact that you're going to do something different, it's going to feel awkward. And we talked about the 5-second rule. So you're already making progress because you already understand that this is a journey of change. So we're going to move on to today's learning. And today's learning is about what Gary Vaynerchuk said, and that is that you've got to become a media company. Everyone is a media company in this new world. And Gary V, who had a raving score at ARIC 2017, talked about the fact that you need to document things. You need to actually do a podcast. You might want to write a blog. You might want to actually shoot a video. He actually has a videographer that follows him. Matt Steinway has done that. You might actually just choose to go on Insta and use Story, where 3 times a day you're actually posting on what you're doing. And you're not posting that you're eating at a restaurant, or you're not posting and showing off what you've bought, but you're actually showing prospective vendors what you're actually doing. You're at a photo shoot, you're at a buyer appointment, maybe you're walking into a listing presentation, maybe you're actually putting a deal together, maybe you're putting a sold by up, maybe you're having a vendor hug you. What you want to do is to become a human friendly agent. And what I'm saying to you is show the behind of the scenes of what you do as an agent, because this is what builds authenticity. And Gary V spoke about being a media company is the fact that everyone knows everything about you before they meet you, and you've got to become the chief information officer of your business. You've got to become the chief marketing officer of your business in this world. You've got to think like a marketer. You've got to think like a media company. And what I'm going to do right now is actually get you to have a think about what one thing can you do right now that's going to help you start operating like a media company? Is it that what you should be doing is a monthly wrap up on video, like having a company like Industry Media, a professional company that will actually watch you do a media report on your market, a market wrap, and you send that out to your database. Maybe what you've got to be doing is once a week doing a live stream video on Facebook. Maybe what you've got to be doing is 3 times a day posting on Insta Story. Make up your mind on what it is, because as I said, action, ideas without execution are delusions. And what this 30-day plan post-ARIC is about getting stuff done. That's where the value is, not sitting in the conference. And what we're going to do is finish off with listening to Gary V talking about being a media company.
So Gary, the biggest, everyone says to me, Tom, tell us, how do we stand out? Like, it's all about
from the pack.
From the pack. It's all about finding business. I mean, some of the questions that have come in is, if you were in real estate right now and you wanted to attract potential sellers, people thinking of selling, because getting the listing is as hard as getting the buyer.
Yes.
in lots of Australia,
yes.
Right? What would you do to stand out, to build your personal brand?
I would do what I'm doing. I would do a vlog.
Right.
A reality TV show.
Right.
Oh, you must love this.
Yeah, I'm just like...
By the way, I have a friend who won a contest on Instagram to follow me around for a couple of hours, and he's from the East Coast of Canada,
right,
in the real estate business, a 24-year-old, and he's been following my stuff and doing quite well. His dad is a real winner in that market. I would be, one thing I always say, if anybody, I'm going to assume a lot of you don't know who I am. I'm sure some do. But a lot of you at 4,000 people are not going to know.
They know you, Gary.
I know, but I know thousands. I appreciate it. But even at Social Media Com New York, half the crowd doesn't know me. People misunderstand how brand works. Don't read what I say, watch what I do. So what would I do? I would start a vlog. Every one of you should film yourself every single day. Now, let's start over. Some of you are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Australia, because all TV shows map around the world, I'm sure you have your $1 million listings, or, I'm sure there's 3 or 4 people on TV that are are real estate agents, right?
Yeah.
Good. Do that on Facebook. What I do know about the Australian market is that the Facebook marketplace, the Facebook world is huge. It's actually better than it is in the US because less people are marketing on it, less people are running ads through it, so the attention's even more valuable. So I would literally, as a real estate agent, do exactly what I'm doing as a CEO of an agency. I'd be documenting my day, and instead of sitting in this table and in cars all day and traveling, like you guys see on my Daily V, I know you've seen it, others, that's people that know me have seen it. Yours would be going to listings. Yours would be sitting with somebody trying to convince them to give you the listing. Here's what would happen. You would build micro fame, personal brand. It's why real estate people have been putting their faces on billboards and bench tops for decades. You want that branding. It's why your face is on your open house listings and your website. I think you need to take it to another step. So how do you do that? You hire an intern where you pay somebody as little as possible, or you have your son or daughter do it, or you do it on your own phone if you have nobody. Document your day and put it out on Facebook. It would be the #1 thing that would take you. Now you have to understand the advice I just gave you. 98% of you can't do it because it's too heady, it feels too hard. But for the 2% of you that do this, after you figure out what I'm talking about, your business will be massively impacted. I'm about to give you a lot of other answers that will make your business grow 20%, 30%, 15%, 9%, 8%, 40%, but this can make your business grow 500%.
Gary, how important does the video, do you have to get a proper production company? No.
How much is that camera?
$3,000.
This camera's $3,000 and it's beyond good enough. I mean, you could do it on your phone. These phones are insane. Like you know, these are real video guys.
So Gary, what's your view of the camera quality of an iPhone, like an iPhone 7, versus getting a proper camera? You don't think that should be a showstopper for you if you don't? No.
Do.
Right.
Just start.
Okay. You like Facebook?
No, I don't like Facebook. I adore Facebook.
Wow.
I believe that Facebook, more than any other platform, sells more homes for anybody if they actually know what they're doing. I think Google AdWords is great. I think direct mail is fine. I don't think anything's dead. I just think the people here who are sending direct mail don't realize that if they took that $8,000 or $900 and spent it on Facebook properly, because you can waste it, they would win.
Okay, give me an idea of what properly sounds like. Or
a video or picture that excites people, targeted to people that live in the neighborhood or neighborhoods or some other data point, income level, that match what you're trying to achieve. So I think it'd be really interesting to make a listing in video, post it on Facebook, and then run an ad against that content, and this is now detailed, against people that live within a 30-mile radius of that house listing who make over $150,000 a year.
Right, okay. So you're saying, so two things I'm getting out of this. Firstly is start doing what you're doing. Don't just, sit there and listen to what you're saying. Just study what you're actually doing, your own videos, basically copy that. And the second thing is create
your way, because I'm a charismatic, over the top, extremely attractive human being.
You are.
But I'm kidding. What I mean by that is you need to be you. So I made a mistake the first 80 episodes of my wine show, which was I wasn't fully me. And it was doing well anyway, because I was so knowledgeable about wine. But the second I stopped being scared that the people on the other end who were buying $10,000 a week of wine from me wouldn't think that I was too goofy or too over the top or too me, well then the show exploded.
Gary,
and I'm gonna say one more point, because a lot of you, and then I apologize, but I need you to hear this. If you're not charismatic and flamboyant and over the top, that's okay.
Right.
If you're just highly educated,
you're right.
If you're just monotone, but you're like, look, you look for mold here, and here, I'll do it. And what you need to understand is the school system here is very good, and we know that there's a new mall being built 3 miles away, and the new district principal is gonna make this school better. And we also are aware that the housing, this new building is gonna be built over here, and a new subway stop is happening. And that's why I believe that this home is $100,000 underpriced, even if you said it that way. If you're just massively knowledgeable, that's also a way to win.
Okay, so you're saying tell a story, create a narrative about what the neighborhood.
Content.
Right.
It could be narrative. I could pitch you the dream of what Queensland can be, or I can just give you raw data of the reality of why this is a good arbitrage, because the homeowners, kids are selling it, because the parents passed away, and I just think it's a good buy.
Right.
Information.
You love.
By the way, in video, audio, or written form.
Right.
I'm pushing video because if you can do it, it's the biggest impact.
Right.
If you can't, just record it on your memo device on your phone and post it on SoundCloud and then post it on Facebook and let people listen while they're, like a lot of people work out and would love to hear 30 listings and why they should buy it.
What do you think of podcasts?
I'm obsessed.
Okay, so you think an agent should consider, like you're saying everything, you're just saying text is fine, video is fine, podcasting is fine.
I think every single real estate agent right now at ARC is a media company.
Yeah.
And that they should produce content in all the mediums that there are for media companies. Written word, audio, and video. And the best part is, I do that.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay, we're flying through these. I'm going to see you tomorrow, but I want to remind you, if you haven't done it already, go to the workbook, do your homework. It's your coach, Tom Panos, and I've been traveling the world getting the best real estate content there is. Real Estate Gym 3.0 is going to give you the exact roadmap, the exact blueprint, the exact what to do and how to do it to have your best year ever. There are no more blind dates in business. And this new connection economy, you need to win the digital interview, the social interview, and you got to understand that people are Google stalking you now. I've assembled content that includes scripts, dialogues, templates, systems that are going to get you into more doors and to help devastate your competitors by helping you deliver an unstoppable listing presentation.
Tom gets the best of everyone. It's one of the most cost-effective trainings you could find in Australia. It's really helped to improve my business.
Man, Tom is real. You know, everything that he emails, his message, his interviews, it's very current. I love that.
I'm going to help you get higher commissions. I'm going to help you get vendor paid advertising, and most importantly, I'm going to help you become a world-class brand.
First 6 months that I started as a gym member of 2x. This year of 2x again.
I've just written $300,000 in the last 4 months, and I'm on track to write 1.2 this year.
It's changed my life, and it has taken me to the next level.
The Tom Panos training is everything you need to become an attraction agent.
With My Prospector, this is your personal accountability system. It's going to make you prospect because ultimately what the Real Estate Gym 3.0 is to help you to become your best you. And I want to let you know that I open the doors to the Real Estate Gym 2 times a year. I've created the best system and process that's going to give you a roadmap. It is your last opportunity to have the best 12 months of your real estate life.